Colleagues. My name is Wade Allen. I'm an adjunct professor in the Philosophy, Religion, and Humanities department. I'm also an instructional associate in the College of Liberal Arts, Humanities, and Communications. So if you are transitioning from your face-to-face to online course, given the current situation, I'm going to show you how to use a Chrome extension called Loom. This way you can record your video lectures, upload them to Blackboard, upload them to YouTube, and this way it can not only provide you with some flexibility if you don't want to do Blackboard Collaborate or Google Meet during the allotted face-to-face hours of your class, and you want a little bit more flexibility. This could also afford your students a little bit more flexibility to view your lectures whenever they want. So this is a really great tool that Chrome has kind of incorporated into its web browser. So you can see here that my video is kind of the circular video here. I have a couple options. I could cancel the recording if I wanted to. I could pause the recording. So if you want to take a break while you're lecturing, you could also finish the recording. I'll show you that process in a little bit. You could also hide the menu if you want. You don't have to even have it there. You can also change the size of the video if you are going to, if you do want to video capture yourself lecturing. So you can, I prefer the medium mode here, but you can also do the small mode. But yeah, I prefer the medium mode. That way students can actually see what you're saying. They can see your facial expressions, etc. But this is a really cool device in that basically Loom captures what's on your Chrome browser. So it doesn't capture everything on your computer. So if you minimize Chrome, Loom's not going to capture stuff if you bring up Microsoft Word or PowerPoint. So I recommend if you use Microsoft Word, upload that document to Google Docs, and that way you can share it on your Chrome browser. If you have a PowerPoint presentation and you also want to show a video lecture at the same time, I recommend opening up Google Slides. And that way you can open up your presentation, and I believe this works. So if I present the presentation, you can also see the recording of me at the same time, and I can present a PowerPoint presentation, and talk through the PowerPoint presentation. I think it's really helpful, but you do have to use Google Slides for this and not PowerPoint. In the same way, you have to use Google Docs and not Microsoft Word. So if we exit out of there, so let me show you how to first download it. The first thing you want to do is it's pretty straightforward. Download, if you don't have Chrome already, definitely download Chrome browser for Loom to work. Then you're going to Google Loom Chrome extension, and then it's going to open up, click on the first link. It's going to open up the Chrome web store. And then it's going to, show you the Loom thing to download. So you're going to add, it's going to say add extension. I already have it added here. And then it's going to add the extension in the top right of your Chrome browser. And it's going to be this red button here. You're going to see it up here in a second. I'm going to show you a couple ways to start recording. I've taken a couple of screenshots because since we're using Loom, I can't go through that process. So I've taken a couple of screenshots to show you how it works. So once you're ready to record, you look at the screenshot here of this is right before I started recording this. You're going to open up this red button here, right at the top right of your Chrome browser. You can see my mouse toggling over it. It's going to open up this extra, little feature here on Loom. You have the option of recording your screen and camera, which is what I'm doing right now. You can do the screen only. So if you don't have a video camera, if you don't want to record yourself lecturing, you can use the screen only. Or if you don't want to use Google Docs or Google Slides, or you don't want to present notes and you just want to lecture, you can use the camera only function there. You could test your microphone audio out if it works. It typically works if you have a Chromebook or a Mac or desktop or whatever. If you can show the advanced options here, this will kind of test which camera you want to use, which microphone you want to use. I just use the default camera and microphone on my Chromebook, and then you start recording. The last thing you want to do, or last thing it shows you before you record, is that it's going to open up this box and it's going to ask you to share your screen. I click on this to share your entire screen, and it's going to highlight it in blue here, and then you hit share. And then it starts recording, gives you kind of a 3, 2, 1 countdown to start recording on the Chrome extension. Once you are finished recording, so let's say I'm recording this discussion here, you're going to hit this green button, right? Finish recording. and then it's going to open up an extra tab in Chrome, which is the Loom website. You have to, before you download it, I would recommend using your ACC Google ID. And I just got a notification that Loom, given the current situation that we're in, Loom is giving is giving all faculty members unlimited access to how we can upload however many videos you want. Usually you have to pay for it sometimes, but given the situation, Loom is giving us unlimited download potential here. So it's really, really good. So once you're done recording, Loom is going to open up this extra tab. You can copy this link here. You can upload this link to Blackboard for your students. You can just email this link to your students through Blackboard. What you could also do is download your video. So this is in the download feature right here in this button. Or if you don't like your video, obviously you can delete it. You can download the button, you can download the video here. If it's a 45 to 50 minute video, you might have to wait about like 5 or 10 minutes for it to process. You might have to wait a little bit of time, but you can download it directly to your desktop, directly to your laptop. So you have that file, so you can upload that file to Blackboard. You could also upload that file to YouTube and upload it to YouTube, because that would be good for YouTube will add in the subtitles. I recommend doing that. Especially if you have hard of hearing students. But you can directly copy this link and send it to your students. I think the way to go here is to download it and then try to upload it to YouTube if you can. I can possibly make another video to show you how to upload videos to YouTube. It's a pretty straightforward process. But I think this is a really good way to not only record your video lectures, but also to engage with your students online. That way they can see not only your notes, but they could also see you in this process. And it's really helpful, and it might make it a little bit easier in this transition phase that we're currently in. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Again, my name is Wade Allen. My email is jallen12@austincc.edu, and my phone number is 512-657-8095. So if you have any issues downloading this, you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thanks, and good luck with the transition in the next couple of weeks. Take care. Bye.